It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. All right, look, we got a video about Tommy NFG, America's newest snowflakes. Now, we're gonna get into this video. We're gonna see who are America's newest snowflakes, because I know who they told me who were the snowflakes were. I know who they described and what they stood for and all this other stuff. So if they the old snowflakes, then who the new ones? Come on, let's get right into it.
The American political climate the last year has been a little crazy, to say the least. I don't know about y'all, but waking up in the morning to check my phone nowadays and scroll my news feed, my mind has to hit a little virtual cigarette and let out a long puff before going through it. I feel like the Disneyland mascot who has to go around looking jolly and happy for people all day. Then as soon as they get off their shift, they go to the nearest bar and down 8 shots before passing out in the alleyway. I guarantee in American politics, if you check every day of the last 365 days, it will be impossible to not find some type of controversy with this administration or someone inside it. Whether it's a statement they made, an action they did, an action they did not do, like releasing the Epstein files until the whole public pressured them to. Kids reading history books in the future.
Right? Hey, I mean, like, come on, man. That should have been the first sign right there, bro. That should have been the first. Really think about it. We got these groups, these billionaires doing all this crazy stuff on our island, bro. They know who it is. Don't forget. They know who is exactly on those files. All those names they're redacting for a purpose, man. It's not funny, but it's like all you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh, because it's like there's no way this is real life. Because I thought we all agreed that being a pedo was like off limits. Like that was non-negotiable. Like that's out. That's what I thought. But I was thinking about this earlier. I said, damn, like as I got older, it's like a lot of stuff that you think is a deal breaker for you isn't for a lot of people. Like the stuff that you think would be a deal breaker, people would be like, oh, okay, well, this what happens, and that's how it be sometimes. Like, damn. It really makes you think, man. It really makes you think.
Future are gonna have to go through a lot of chapters during this time period. And me observing it now that it's been a little over a full year since Trump's full-on takeover of the government, I notice now that the people who used to call people snowflakes on the internet and sensitive on the internet, usually to your typical blue hair girl stereotype on Twitter or people trying to cancel someone, have now turned into an exact clone of what they used to make fun of. And honestly, I'm surprised on how fast the tides have turned. I thought the MAGA people were supposed to be the group of people who were the alpha ones, who didn't give a f
That's what I
truth
thought.
hurt your feelings. That they weren't little liberal cry.
That's what I thought. Facts don't care about your feelings, pussy. All that shit, right? Like, they was talking like they were the big dogs. And mind you, I'm not even gonna act like I've been in the politics and all that. Like, I just started really paying attention for real, But even then, like, in just passing, you would hear, like, people associate, oh, like, woke. If you woke, then you're a libtard and all that other shit. It's like damn, a nigga can't just want to know shit. Like, I can't just want to find information. Like, I can't just, like, what? Think normally? But it really makes you, man, I'm trying to tell you, that should show you they're hypocrites. They are hypocrites, all right? If it benefits them, they will do it. If it doesn't, they won't. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no solid foundation to stand on. Shit, the only thing they solid about is not fucking with you. That's the one thing they all can agree on, is we don't fuck with that side. But it is what it is, though. He loves the uneducated.
Babies who couldn't even take a joke. But skip to 2026 now, and this is what we got.
He barely sings in English, Laura, and it's they call him the king of the Latin trap. The trap is hiring somebody who's partisan and who has very dark images in his video.
We don't go to the movie theater to be lectured to and to have somebody throw their ideology onto us. I think it's will be successful.
All of us. So when you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer.
It wouldn't be so crazy if it wasn't word for word.
Call their employer is crazy. Didn't he call? I was thinking this earlier too. I'm like, bro, didn't this nigga call Trump Hitler? I'm like, bro, that really bad. Oh my gosh, these people are jokes. These people are jokes. If you hear someone talking about Charlie Kirk, call their job. Yeah, let them know how you feel. Man, fuck that nigga. Straight up. He's a racist, bro. He's a racist. And I know people gonna be in my comments, show me one thing that he's a racist. Bro, you and I both know he's a racist. Okay? You know he is. You just don't care, and that's okay. You don't care. That's cool. I can acknowledge that you don't care, bro. But don't try to sit here and try to gaslight me like my ears ain't hear what it heard. My eyes ain't see what it saw. Like, come on, man. Come on.
And hell, call their employer.
It wouldn't be so crazy if it wasn't word for word and bar for bar hypocritical. And I really decided to make this video when the whole Bad Bunny halftime show happened. I'm gonna assume like 95% of my audience knows what the Super Bowl is, but I'll still explain it for my non-American viewers. The Super Bowl is the yearly game held by the NFL. That's the final game of the season between two teams. And every year, people make their bets on who's gonna win, meet up with family and friends to watch it. Then we all move on the next Monday to our miserable lives, getting ready to sleep and work for that 9 to 5 we hate. We also have the halftime show every year where a big performer gets picked to perform on probably what is one of the biggest artist stages they'll ever have. This year, I feel like no one even cared about the teams that were playing because all the focus was on the fact that Bad Bunny was going to perform the halftime show.
Yeah.
To MAGA, this was an atrocity.
Bro.
America had now fallen to the dark side and they had lost something true to their hearts. I mean, how could a non-American, non-English speaking person even make it there? Oh, you said Puerto Rico has been a part of America since 1898 and the people there have been citizens since 1917? God damn it. I don't care. Ice, get him off stage. The whole shocking thing about—
Honestly, it's so full, bro. It's so dumb. I made a whole video on it too, bro. It's so stupid. To even care about this, bro, it's like, come on, you gotta be doing something else with your life. If you can't understand Spanish, that's on you, bro. Go pick up a book, nigga, go learn. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand it, that's okay. Bob along to the beat, or don't bob at all, and shut up. No one's here trying to, oh my God, they're trying to come and invade our country, Like, come on, bro, be serious. Man, sometimes I get lost for words because it's like, why am I having to explain common sense to adults? Adults, people that you would see every day walking by. Good morning, how you doing? Have a good day. These would be the same people mad about the Super Bowl halftime show. I'll tell you this, there hasn't been one person in real life that I met that's been mad about it though. I'll tell you that much. Cause I was asking people about it just to see where their head was at. You know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? We don't mind that, my nigga. So I'm asking them about it. Everybody's kind of just like, I didn't know what he was saying, but it was cool. Like, no one really give a fuck in the grand scheme of things, but it's like, you know, they gotta get their clip off. They gotta fearmonger. They gotta rile up their base. They gotta make sure their base have someone to be mad at for the week. We know how it go.
This is how much people have lost the ability to even search up something for half a second. Because with a couple of main complaints about it, one of them was, why is a non-American citizen performing at the halftime show? And even searching up are Puerto Ricans American citizens, literally search up Puerto Rico and see who's listed as president. Information has never been more accessible in humanity, and yet these still refuse to search it up. I feel like you could put this in their face and they'd shake their head and refuse to accept it like a baby not wanting to eat vegetables. I wonder if they know that America has multiple territories where people born on them are US citizens too. The other main complaint was that since none of his songs are in English, most people wouldn't be able to understand it watching it. And you know, if you are someone who genuinely wished you could understand the lyrics and were kind of upset because you couldn't, I could at least see some point of it. Not me though, because hey, I was vibing to it. It's still kind of confusing how this was getting so many complaints.
I'm gonna keep it real. If you getting that mad over it, you could search up a lyric video, bro. You could literally search up a lyric video. That's what I used to do back in the day when I couldn't understand what someone was saying in the song. Go on YouTube, search up a lyric video. There's hundreds and thousands of them out there. You will find something that has the correct words and all that. Okay? Like, niggas should be lazy.
So because there has been multiple songs that have charted insanely good in America that were not in English. Despacito charted for 16 weeks in the #1 spot. The Macarena charted for 14 weeks in the #1 spot. Multiple K-pop songs have charted in the #1 spot. And it's because most people know you can still vibe with the song without it being in your language. As humans, rhythm is intertwined with our bodies. It's the same reason why English songs also go #1 in countries where they don't speak English. Like, how do you think Michael Jackson became one of the biggest artist to ever touch humanity, do you think these people were just listening to translated versions of his songs or the actual version he made? But man, when I saw them announce the Turning Point halftime show, I started dying laughing because no way did they deadass get so mad they had to make another show. If this type of happened on the other side, they would instantly start calling them snowflakes and woke for doing all this to avoid a halftime show. I refuse to believe anyone that watched this actually thoroughly enjoyed every single artist here.
USA All-American halftime show, and this one's for you, Charlie.
This one's for you, Charlie. Bro, what? This one's for you, Charlie? Charlie, no. Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Look at this nigga.
I just want to catch my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer.
The funniest thing about the whole concert and the country artists they picked is that none of them even cracked top 10 on any chart or country chart. Not a single mainstream country artist wanted to risk their career for this bullshit. Even they knew it was stupid. Another one of their main complaints too, and the reason they said they couldn't even watch the halftime show at all, was because Bad Bunny hates America and always on it. When you actually search up what Bad Bunny doesn't like and why they say he hates America, he specifically said ICE and how they're on the streets terrorizing people moving like thugs. And he said the reason he doesn't want to tour in the US for now is because he doesn't want them to show up to his concerts and intimidate his fans. Imagine being the artist and finding out one of your fans got detained for 12 hours in a jail cell just to be released after they find out they're actually a citizen. You would feel bad too. Let's be so for real too.
Let's keep it real, bro. If you gonna keep it 1,000, bro, if you gonna keep it 1,000, I understand. Excuse me, I understand. My nigga, shit, they snatched up nigga that look like him. Fuck it, I'm staying home, man. They snatching the people that look exactly like me. Shit. Hey y'all, I'm gonna tour y'all next year or something. I'm gonna tour y'all after the midterms. You know what I'm saying? Then we could figure out some shit, man. But yeah, I'll get it.
You know damn well Trump would send ICE to one of Bad Bunny's concerts 100% for a show of alphaness and force. He's literally just trying to look out for his fans, but for some reason they took this as him not liking ICE equals hating everyone in America and wanting you to die. It's like that Twitter meme of when you say, I like pancakes, and someone replies, so you hate waffles? Like, no! And another reason they said they didn't want to watch it was because his lyrics were too inappropriate. So they had to watch the good old family-friendly, all-America halftime show with family-friendly lyrics and artists. Good thing the main performer, Kid Rock, didn't play a very specific song he's made though. A song with lyrics like young ladies, what? I like him underage, see. Some say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory.
Mandatory? I'm not gonna lie, I have never heard this song a day in my life. This was the person, he had a song like this, and this was the person he had performing at their halftime show. And they all for protecting the kids. This I'm trying to tell you, bro. Don't believe nothing they say. Okay? Don't believe nothing they say. Anything that has to do with a moral compass, just watch. Watch how they move. Watch the stuff they support. You know what I'm saying? Watch the people they listen to. You talking about some, it's mandatory. Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Take him out back. Have a conversation with him. Okay? Because this is crazy.
By the way, this song was in a kid's movie that I actually watched in 5th grade. You just had to ruin my childhood, huh? Yeah, if I had kids, I'd take Bad Bunny over any artist that said that. If they were also so worried about his lyrics and how crazy they were, then why did they say nothing when he performed in 2020? Like, Bad Bunny was literally an addition in the 2020 halftime show with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. Shit. And not a single one of these souls were crashing out and threatening people back then. Right after the show, Trump made a tweet saying it was one of the worst halftime shows ever, which was, of course, suspected, and all this controversy mainly got inflamed by him talking about it in the first place. But it turns out when the actual halftime show came on, his ass and all of his family and friends were watching it. They didn't even try to fake watching that fake ass one.
That's crazy though.
The other thing that showed me these guys are the new snowflakes now was the Charlie Kirk fallout. It's been almost half a year since the Charlie Kirk assassination. Wow, the time flies by. Charlie Kirk is now a staple in any TikTok comment section. It's impossible to not see a Kirkified person at least once. I would say really in general on social media. It's impossible to not see one Kirkified image a day on any social media platform. If you really look back,
damn, ain't that shit crazy, huh? Ain't that shit crazy how they tried to, it's obviously not the same thing. But it's like they love bringing up like George Floyd and shit like that. And they love just, you know, at any moment. But you bring up Charlie Kirk name, 10 niggas spawn out of nowhere. He's not racist, he's not this, he's not that. Like, whoa, damn. Hey, yo, chill out, man, chill out. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. Right? It can't be different of opinion. We can't have a different opinion regarding him. Right? It's whatever, though. They're all clowns.
How MAGA was moving when it happened, it emulates exactly the peak cancel culture they used to complain about. And this time was different, I feel like, because not only was it just regular citizens upset and reporting people, but our whole ass federal government was encouraging it too. As soon as anyone came out and made a joke about it, they got fired instantaneously with zero wait time. You had companies making statements saying that behavior is inappropriate and the employee had been dealt with. I don't know the way they were dealing with these employees. I can only assume Trump's order was sending them to Guantanamo Bay. The vice president came out to host Charlie Kirk's show, and his main push on the show was to let people know it's okay to call someone's employer if they made a joke about Charlie Kirk and to get them fired. Which is ironic because
JD Vance, longtime friend of Charlie Kirk. They really just be using bruh for like, they really just using him for his base. That's the crazy part. They really don't give a fuck about this nigga, bro. They really don't give a fuck about this nigga. That's the crazy part. That's the worst part. They really don't even care about him. They're all just using him for content. They're using him for his fans, his supporters. You know, because there's naturally gonna be people that fuck with him that gonna fuck with Trump. You know, because, you know. So it's like, damn, bro. What a legacy to leave. Jeez. Wow, man.
He's the same one to this day who complains about cancel culture and says everyone is too sensitive.
And we have far more important work to do than canceling each other. We have got to build, and President Donald Trump is a builder.
Grow up. I'm sorry. Focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chat. The reality is that kids do stupid things, especially young
kids. Grown. Bro, how the fuck? Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I be trying to stay calm and shit. But young kids, these are grown-ass men, bro. Grown-ass men talking about some young kids. You know what I'm saying? That just pissed me off. Come on, bro. What? They do not get the same benefit of doubt to black people. They don't... Shit. Nigga, you a grown-ass man once you hit 11. Shit. You can walk, little nigga? You're an adult. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. It's right in your face. It's right in your face, man. Damn. Damn.
Boys, they tell edgy, offensive jokes like that's what kids do. And I really don't want us to grow up in a country where a kid telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive stupid joke, is cause to ruin their lives. And by the way, if they were left-wing kids telling stupid left-wing jokes, I would also not want their lives to be...
So when you see someone celebrating Charlie's murder, call them out. And hell, call their employer. We don't believe in political violence, but we do believe in civility.
So which one is it? Are people too sensitive or are people not sensitive enough? All the people that were scrolling on Twitter finding everyone who made a joke then used Tony Stark level tech to find these people's jobs and get them fired, I guarantee are the same people who said people are too sensitive when someone made a joke about George Floyd in 2020 and got fired. They refuse to believe they're acting in the same way. They think they have moral superiority. And I'm actually someone who thinks if you do make a dumb comment about someone, whether it's Charlie Kirk or George Floyd and it's your public social media account, then you shouldn't be surprised if you get reported and fired. People gotta know when you post something on the internet, you're basically posting it to the world, so there's always a chance. My whole point is that they're completely hypocritical and act oblivious to it. And these were the same guys always saying, we're not like those guys always canceling everyone. Yet as soon as they get a teeny tiny taste of power, they use the whole leverage of the federal government to get thousands of people fired from their jobs. Even Joe Biden and Kamala Harris weren't coming out on behalf of someone to tell the American people to get people fired from their jobs. Imagine this exact scenario, but instead with a liberal influencer and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris did it, these dudes will be living on the internet. I fully believe now, up until this administration ends, MAGA's gonna be moving like this for every media that comes out. They even got mad at Superman, saying it was promoting woke ideology, probably trying to stop their base from watching it and helping it make money. If they did try though, it completely failed because was a banger. This is all because the director James Gunn said Superman was the story of an immigrant, which is factually true. He's not even from this planet. He had to quite
Man, I never, you know what's crazy? I never even thought of Superman like that. I never even thought of Superman being an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That also lets you know how much we're in a politically charged time right now. Everything and everybody is looking for, you know, the political angle in things. Like, okay, the Super Bowl, what's the political angle? This movie, what angle are they pushing? You know, this news story, what verbiage are they using to push what narrative? Like, it's crazy what type of time we're living in right now, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's why people gotta go outside, touch your grass, drink your tea, you know what I'm saying? Drink your water. Man, it's getting weird, bro. It's getting weird.
Adapt to act like a human on this planet. Technically, according to their ideology, they should hate Superman and he shouldn't even be an American symbol because he's an illegal immigrant who came from another planet without getting his papers. I don't think they could come out and say Superman is an American. That'd be a little too far, even for them. So the best they could do was hating on the director and saying he's promoting wokeness.
To that, and I don't know. We don't go to the movie theater to be lectured to and to have somebody throw their ideology onto us. I wonder if it'll be successful.
You know what it says on his cape? MS-13.
Whole time the message of the movie was unity and kindness. I think the way their media ecosystem works and how they want things to go is they know that since Trump and JD Vance are so accessible and could tweet anything at any time, they try their best to ramp up some little controversy that isn't even that deep and hope that Trump or JD Vance give a swing at it and it gives them even more attention. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how much of Snowflakes y'all are in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys. Consensual.
Go crazy, boy. Appreciate you, Tommy NFG, for the video. You did your thing. Honestly, bro, at least on the internet, it seems like all these niggas some bitches, bro. All they do is complain, complain, complain. They got a problem with this. They got a problem with that. Damn, nigga, what are you happy about? You got everything at your fingertips, bro. The person that you want in office is in office. He has the control that only few people can imagine. Only you can imagine having that much control. Alright, so anything that's going bad or not going as you planned, nigga, that's on you. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You feel me? We ain't want no weird alleged pedo as the president, man. I didn't want that. You feel me? I didn't want no weird vice president. I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? But this is what you chose, so this is what you gotta deal with. This is what happens when you try to act like you care about qualifications. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their favorite thing. They love telling us, oh, he was more qualified. Nigga, how? Nigga, how? But I get it. You know, people want change. Everybody want change, like Tommy said. You know what I'm saying? It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. So, y'all be smooth. I'm going to get with y'all boys in the next video. Don't be no snowflake. Stand 10 toes on what you got to stand 10 toes on. I'm gone. Peace.